Hello, and welcome to our World Ninja League competition here at Ultimate Ninjas Libertyville. I'm very excited to watch you guys crush the course this weekend, but before we jump into it, a couple of quick rules to cover. This is a challenge course qualifier. A few quick highlights on what the challenge course format is. The winner is determined by whoever gets the farthest in the course the fastest. You are allowed 2 retries throughout your entire course, but you may only retry a failed obstacle 1 time. So if you fail the same obstacle twice in a row, your official run is over. If you fail separate obstacles, but you complete them on your second try, then your official run is still good to go. If you do fail out, then you are still able to run the course until your time limit is up. But once that time limit's reached, then you have to leave the course. In the event that you do fail an obstacle, the timer will stop. You may head back to the start platform. We will reset the obstacle for you, and once it is reset, we'll give you a 3, 2, 1 countdown, and then you may go whenever you're ready. If the obstacle does not need to be reset at all, then you will be immediately counted back in, and you can go whenever you're ready. The 3-step clear rule. So there's 3 things you have to do to clear every obstacle. You first have to clear the plane of the landing platform. You have to disengage the obstacle, and you have to touch the landing platform. If that landing platform is the start of the next obstacle, then you must remain on that platform and you cannot step off of it. Chalk. We will have chalk stations throughout the course. You may have a coach carry chalk for you. They must be a certified coach. If you do not have a coach with you, then one of our staff members can carry chalk for you. For the coaches, if you are a certified coach by the WNL, please check in at the front desk and get a wristband. Only certified coaches are allowed in the warm-up area, in the course walkthrough, and out on the course during runs. Any parents or spectators are able to hang out on the blacktop or the viewing area. The out of bounds for the course. In this walkthrough video, if it's not explicitly stated that you're allowed to touch something, it is assumed out of bounds, and if you touch it, that will count as a fail. Time limit for the courses will be shown on the screen here. Let's get into the course. Obstacle number 1, we have Diamond Dash. Starts on the green box here. You are allowed hands, feet, whole body on all of these blue Diamond Dashes to your finish platform, which is a stop-start platform, so you have to precision on here. You cannot go beyond it. That leads us into rings and things. Obstacle number 2 starts on this hero box. You are allowed hands on all of these rings and the bars. Hands on the rings, all of the rings here to your dismount, which is this blue mat right here. And we have giant drop up next. Starts on this gray mountain. You are allowed hands on black truss, silver, this fish hook. Hands are also allowed on the straps. You will pull this off, and then you are allowed hands, feet, whole body on this carpeted swing. Your dismount is that blue mat over there. That finishes giant drop. Moving into the trapeze swing. So that's your dismount. This is your start. Hands only on this silver bar, and your dismount is the red pad. Land here, hands are allowed on the truss. The next obstacle, monkey business, starts on this black pad right here. So again, hands are allowed on the truss here. You are allowed this blue ring. You are also allowed hands on this black ring. So you can take the rings through the fish hooks to the same dismount pad. This is the start of the next obstacle, the shields. Hands, feet, whole body are allowed on the gray, blue, or these rock holds. You are allowed hands on this vertical piece of truss. You are going to go from here, cat grab to that shield. You're allowed hands on any part, any green on the shield. Hands anywhere on this blue spinning disc. It is flat on top. There is no lip up there. And then hands on any green part of these 2 shields to your dismount platform right here. So this is the finish platform. Start of the next obstacle is this green box. We have the tipsy salmon. You're allowed hands, feet, whole body on the ladder, sides of the ladder as well. Hands are allowed on that black carbon fiber bar. It is a loose bar. And then hands, feet, whole body on this platform. Your hands are allowed on the salmon ladder bar here. And your dismount is this hero box. Hands are allowed anywhere on this truss pad. Next obstacle, we have the window washers. Starting platform is this same hero box. Hands are allowed on this green eye. Anywhere, middle, side, top of this green hold. Only the bottom portion, this yellow non-taped portion of this hold, hands are allowed. And your dismount is this gray pad right here. That brings us into these super spinny logs. Feet are allowed on only the green portion of the logs and the black stones. Okay? Feet are allowed on this black pad. This is not the dismount though. Hands on the green eye. And your dismount is this light gray pad right here. Next obstacle, you start on this panel mat. This is the cliffs and cones. Hands are allowed on this cliffhanger. Swing out. Hands are allowed on the cone, on this green cliffhanger, and this green cliffhanger right here. Your dismount is the tag block. Dismount is the tag block. Blue is off limits, okay? Dismount here, and we're moving into the Globetrotters. Start on the platform right here. Hands are allowed on these silver and blue pegs. All of these silver and blue pegs are on. This spinning bar will be removed for your day of competition. This spinning bar is allowed. Hands on any part of the spinning bar. We also have two more pegs right here. Your dismount is this tag block right here. Hands, feet are allowed on the truss. Next obstacle also starts from this box right here. All right, we have the drunken salmon. Hands are allowed on the silver bar. Hands are allowed on the black carbon fiber bar up there. It is a loose bar. Your dismount is the black platform over there. The bar is allowed to go into those lobster claws to help you get to the dismount. And then you're landing on this pad, coming around. Last obstacle of this course, we have under the bridge. Your starting platform is this yellow pad here. You're allowed hands, this whole obstacle is hands only. Hands on this trapeze bar, hands on that ring, hands on the black bar between the rock wall and the truss here, and hands on all of the green and pink holds. Tumble tracks and the rock wall are zero incidental. You cannot touch at all. Your dismount is this large pit pillow. Take the dismount. The buzzer is right here. Smack that buzzer. We'll see you on comp day. on.